Flow Fitness. I am back here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. You can see winter has slowed down a little bit. That snowstorm has passed. So wherever you are, I hope you are toasty and warm if it's a true winter for you, or for my Florida friends, hope you're getting a little sunshine and warmth today. So we're going to focus on the next 20 minutes of a lot of upper body. Shoulders, arms, chest, back, core. So get ready to really take a nice tone and burn and lean and lengthen, but I just want to get us warmed up just a little bit. So let's stand with our feet hip distance apart. Grab your swing about hip distance. Relax the shoulders down the back. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Think about leaving the ears between the arms. Bringing the hands out in front of you, chin from the chest. Keep the gaze in front of you. You're going to feel a nice pull, even though we're not going to be working those hamstrings or thighs. Still want to stretch everything out. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate to the right. So think about opening up the skin over the left side body. Feel the skin pulling beautifully over the ribs. Take an inhale. Exhale, completely to the other side. So good. Come back to center. I want you to bend your knees, wrap those elbows in, and let the head hang heavy. Maybe shake out any tension from the head and the face and the neck. Really wrap those elbows into the ears. And let the back start to naturally arch, sticking the tailbone out, seat out, scooping the belly into the stomach, to the spine. Just continue deep inhales through the nose and exhale through the nose. Feel the shoulder blades pulling together behind the back. Lift 10 toes, set them down, chin to chest, slowly rise one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start with a little shoulder warm up here. So take your arms out to a T and bring your hands to prayer. You're welcome to take one grip, wrap. If you feel you need a little more stability, there's nothing wrong with taking the two. You may want to lose some jewelry. You can see I'm wearing my watch, but if it gets in the way, you may want to hold on to one. Two is going to just give you that support where you're not going to be able to go anywhere. So come up on your toes, holding high. Pull the shoulder blades together behind the back. So I'm going to rotate here so you could see. As you come up, pull those shoulder blades together, really engaging that upper body. High on the toes, shoulders down the back. Just a few times here. Beautiful. One more. Good. Holding here. So wherever you are, whether you're in one or two or you want to adjust, I want you to see if you can hold yourself. Bring the knees up into the chest. So wrap those elbows in. Pull the silk down from the ceiling. See if you can bring the knees up to the chest, and with control, bring yourself down. We don't want to be throwing and using our back and being out of control. We're wrapping it in. Really secret here, pulling it as far down from the ceiling, almost like you feel you're going to rip it out of the wall. Scoop out the belly, knees up and down. Let's try those 4 times. And if this is difficult, we're going to work on that upper body strength, maybe continuing rising up on the toes, squeezing the shoulders behind the back. The next 4, see if you can challenge yourself. If you were able to bring the knees to the chest, either continue doing that, or for a deeper challenge, this time as you go, we're going to come back and tilt back into a little cannonball 4 times, your pace. So good. One more. Beautiful. Release. Take a quick shoulder. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Deepening the breath. Up here at altitude, our lung capacity is about 25% reduced. So we find I breathe a little harder out here as I work. Chin to chest. Come on and rise. So one of the things I love about building upper body strength is being able to move from the front and the back of the silk. Fun way to do that. Of course, you can always move it. Continue, since we're working that upper body, we're going to hold on high. We're going to bring the knees up, clear the fabric, and come to the other side. If that's not working for you, just see if you can bring your knees up. If you have to bring the silk around, that is all fine. All right, working into some pipe work. Hold on. Bring yourself up. See if you can get your right arch in the silk. Left foot to the floor, shoulders forward. We need our shoulders in front for movement. Look down at the ground. We're going to bring our palms to the ground. You're going to bring your left knee to the ground. Tuck the toes under, press back, 3-legged dog. Don't worry about your heel. Press the hands away from the earth. Scooping out the belly, chest, towards the thighs. All right, game on. Take an inhale. Exhale to plank, stacking shoulders right over those wrists. Take the left foot. If you want a challenge, see if you can hover the left foot on the outside. Always an option to bring that left foot inside to meet the right. Wrap those elbows in. Keep those hips in line, flat back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, three-legged dog. Nice work. Take an inhale, exhale back to plank. Take that left foot, go ahead and bring it inside. Bring in the knees to the chest and straighten the legs to press away. Being really mindful here of activating the belly, scooping it out, flat backs. How about 4 more? Do 4, 6, or 8, whatever your body allows today. This time, take the right leg out. Bring it to the ground, tuck the toes. Three-legged dog on the right. Right foot on the earth, left leg in the swing. Both legs are straight. Press that left arch into the fabric. Keep that left leg engaged. Take an inhale. Exhale to plank. See if you can take the right foot, hover it on the outside. Hips stay tucked. Shoulders are wrapped in, elbows in. Always an option to bring that right foot in or continue to hover. For 4. Awesome. Bring that right foot in. Knees in and press away. 4, 6, or 8 times. Right foot down, three-legged dog. Breathe. Bend your knees. Hop, jump, or step the right foot forward. Chin to chest, slowly rise, 1 vertebrae at a time. So you can see we're already switched. We started with that right leg in, now we have the left. Heading back down, catch your breath. Take an inhale, look at the ground, hands down, knee down, tuck the toes under. Let's get back to three-legged dog. Take an inhale, exhale to plank. Take the right foot inside so that both feet are inside the silk. Wrapping those elbows in again, hips are tucked. This time you're gonna bring the knees to each elbow. Right side, press away. Left side, press away. See if you can do 4 series. So strong, you got this. Good, left leg down, three-legged dog. Breathe. Really mindfully pressing the chest towards the thigh. Last plank challenge. Take an inhale, exhale to plank. Left leg meets the right. If you'd like to come into a dolphin pose, take an inhale, exhale. See if you can stack your hips on top of your shoulders, holding your dolphin. You're always an option to take one leg up if you want to challenge. And then when you're ready, bring one knee down, the other knee down, big toes together. Child's pose. You're always welcome to keep the arms out. If your shoulders need a break, turn your head to one side, flip the palms up to the sky, by the feet, and just breathe. One more breath, chin to chest. Come on up and rise. Your silk is available for you. Use it to bring yourself back up to a standing position. So strong. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that shoulder work as we did our initial warm-up, setting ourselves up for a handstand. So for those of you who have rosin or some type of sticky grip, this would be the time if you feel you need to do it, hit pause, go grab your sticky rosin, come back and join us. If you don't need it or you want a little trick, I think the easiest way to actually hold handstand, especially if you're learning how and you want to maybe learn how to play a little bit, is to take that double grip. So hands to a T, hands in prayer inside. Take one wrap and go ahead and take that second wrap. It's going to lock your wrist down and you're going to find that you're not going to go anywhere. When you head upside down in the inversions, you're locked in. You don't have as much movement to transition to any other pose, but at least from a safety standpoint, for strength training elevated, I usually recommend this lock. So again, if we're here and you just need to continue rising up on the toes and squeezing those shoulder blades together, or bringing the knees to the chest, or maybe working on those tucks, this is where we're gonna go. If you're ready to transition, we're gonna do that here. So preparing for handstand, wrap the elbows in, pull the silk. Remember, we're not throwing our feet. Use your core to bring the knees up first, then straighten the legs, straighten the head to the earth. So good. And then using the strength of the core and the upper body to bring yourself down. Let's try that again. Finding the wrist strap that works the best for you. Some people don't even wrist strap, they just simply hold on. I don't have any rosin here in Colorado, so I am gonna take that double wrist strap. Let's try that again. Wrapping everything in, I think it's easier to rise on the toes first. Pull the silk down, shoulders engaged down the back, scoop out the belly. Using the strength of the core, you could do an arabesque here. You could work on your handstand, or maybe you're just happy to get your knees up to the chest. Whatever's available for you today is fantastic. When you're ready, come back down. We're gonna stretch out that back again. This time, take a wide grip. Wide legs, toes turned out 45 degrees. Take an inhale, exhale, forward fold. Keeping the head pulling to the space in front of you, ears between the arms. Soften that face. Take an inhale, exhale to the right. Even maybe sliding that left hand up, pressing the right palm to the earth. You're gonna feel a beautiful pull up the left side of the body. Bringing the hands down, inhale, exhale to the opposite side. Press the left palm into the silk this time. Right hand goes all the way up. See if you can really find a beautiful twist. Shoulder is still pulling away from the ear down the back. Come back to center. Walk heel to toe, bending the knees, and rise. Fantastic. All right, so we did our planks on the ground. Now let's do some side plank work. We always want to work a little bit. So we want to get from the back of the silk to the front. Of course, you're always welcome to simply move the silk, but that's not why you're here. So we're going to hold on. We're going to bring the knees up and see if you can actually find your swing. Fantastic. All right. So you know I'm a big proponent of making sure that we're zipped up. I call this a mermaid leg. Think about yourself as having one leg. You really want to think about zipping yourself from the inner arches through the knees, squeezing the inner thighs together. So you're still actively engaging the lower body, even though we're still working our chest and upper body as well. So holding on, I want you to think about rotating so that your left hip is on top. Take your left hand and grab the right side. Look at the floor. Bring your fingers to the floor. If you have a yoga block at home, you can always put a block here to give you a little more height if you feel you need a little prop or assistance. If not, we don't want our palm on the ground. Fingertips, press the shoulder away from the ear so the top arm is long and strong. Bottom arm is long and strong, pressing away from the earth, away from the ear. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Okay, holding here. We're just gonna lift and lower the top leg. Use that shoulder to keep you up. We're gonna rotate all the way around. Use your hands. This time take your right arm to the opposite side, stacking right hip on top of left. Fingertips press away from the earth. Right arm is long and strong. Inner thighs together, squeezing, activating the seat. Lift and lower that right leg 4 times. Beautiful. Hold here. Using the strength of your upper body, bring yourself back up to center. All right, so we're gonna have a little fun here working that shoulder. For those of you who've done the starfish and the reverse, we're going here, getting those shoulders. So for those of you who are right-handed, sometimes your right shoulder gets a little more use in life. So we wanna make sure we work both sides in aerial, keeping the energy the same between our shoulder blades. So right arm is gonna slide down, left arm by the face, mermaid leg, squeeze, activate those inner thighs. Slide the left hand up, turn so that the left hip is on top. You want to basically have the silk right across your pelvis. This is challenging for a lot of people, just holding here and getting the hips stacked. If you're elevated here, we want to exhale, extend everything out for this beautiful side plank work. Starfish, flexing that foot, bringing it up. We're gonna rotate, take the bottom hand, bring it to the top, let the top leg fall, and you're gonna come to the other side, working the opposite shoulder. You can hold, holding on, bring the left leg back in, round 2. Yay, all right. Squeeze and zip everything up. Left hand slides to the thigh. Right hand by the face. Really important to start, scoop everything in. Go ahead and rotate this time the right hip on top, letting the silk cut right in front of the pelvis. Exhale, elongate the body, fingers and toes being pulled in opposite direction. Keeping the top arm long and straight and engaged. Hold here. If you'd like to try your starfish, taking that arch and sliding it up to continue working that right shoulder. Let's rotate. Bottom hand replaces the top leg flips to the other side. Holding on, using the strength of the upper body to bring yourself up and into your swing. So good. Pop yourself on out. Take a wide grip, wide stance, toes are turned out. Take an inhale, shoulders released, exhale to the right. You can feel beautiful stretch along the right shoulder blades. Take an inhale, exhale to the opposite side. Come back, walk heel toe, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. So keep the chin away from the chest. The crown of the head is being pulled into the space in front of you. Bending the knees, gently rise, and release your silk. So good. All right. So we're just going to do one more before we finish. One more handstand. So we call this trick Angel in our studio. It is probably what I consider one of the most difficult tricks for strength work. It's not difficult in the amount of steps. It's not difficult in the choreography of it, but it's a lot of strength work. Why? Because you're gonna see that you're gonna end up holding up your body with really one bicep. So if you can't get yourself into a handstand, continue working, either bringing the knees up, the knees tilting back, or going ahead and finding your handstand inversion in the air. If that is available for you, I'm gonna give you a little challenge and we're gonna end there. Again, your choice to hold, one wrist strap or two. Since I don't have any rosin here, I'm gonna go ahead and take that double wrist strap. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna bring myself up to my handstand. We're gonna lock one leg. The non-lock leg is gonna come down. You're gonna use the opposite bicep to pull yourself up here. If you did it on one side, we do it on the other. So I lock the right leg. This time I'm gonna lock the left, so give your hands a little aerial love. You get those little death grips. Silk can be so mean sometimes. Holding on. Let's set up again, wrapping it in. I like to start up on my toes. It's gonna keep us honest and pulling the silk from the wall. Take an inhale. Exhale, finding that handstand. This time I'm gonna lock the left leg. Right leg comes parallel to the earth, using my right bicep to hold me up to this beautiful angel position. And when you're ready, with control, come down. So good, fantastic. So hopefully you got a really good upper body stretch and work on this beautiful day. Stay well, my friends, and we look forward to flying with you soon. Make sure you like and subscribe.